Hello, this is RICKY, the Android guy. So today I'm going to be going over the Samsung Galaxy Tab 2 10.1 gaming review. A couple of you guys have requested to see how the games play on this one, so I'm going to just show you these 4 games. Now, it's important to note, I've said in other reviews already, this is not a gaming tablet. Great for everything else, basically, with the exception of gaming. Battery life is really good, speed moves pretty well. Just a really good overall, but just not made for gaming. So you can play some games on here, as I'll show you these 4, but just important to keep that in mind. So in terms of games, we're going to start off with Frontline Commander, which I have done a review on this, of course, so check that out if you haven't. So as you can see, when you are playing it, you don't really see any lag with, basic games. And definitely the visuals look pretty well off. But very responsive, so it does play the games pretty well off. As you can see. Alright guys, that's been that game. Let's use Task Manager. This one's called Running Fred. It was recommended to me by one of my viewers just to check it out on this one, so I'm just doing that. It's a pretty fun game, definitely more on the funny side. You can also use it with the Bluetooth remote control, so if you have those, definitely feel free to use it. And so a pretty good game. Again, just really on the funny side. You're running from the Grim Reaper, and you don't want to die. Like that. And I'm telling you, sometimes it gets pretty graphic. If you get squished by a pillar, yeah, just very visual. So a pretty fun game. You tilt it to move, and you collect coins like this. And then just jump like that. And again, your whole thing is not to get killed because the Grim Reaper is chasing you. You'll see him if you start to slow down. And those gold coins give you a lot more. So, again, playing this game pretty well off. And that's how Running Fred plays on the Samsung Galaxy Tab. So there you go. Let's go ahead and exit. And now let's go for Dead Space. So Dead Space is obviously a very graphic intensive game. While this one loads, I do want to actually address one thing. There's almost no Gameloft high-end games that work for the Samsung Galaxy Tab at this time. Now, if you guys have had the original Samsung Galaxy Tab, you would know that there was only about 3 games that worked with it originally, and then before the summer's end, all of them worked for it. And this is just because of Gameloft. Gameloft definitely lacks in updating their stuff to work with Android devices. So it's not that it won't ever work, but it's definitely that you do not have the Gameloft games right now. Now this is almost across the board. A lot of the new tablets, they just haven't been made compatible with it yet. Now, if you know how to sideload games, you can always do that and make it work. So, just to show you how this one moves.
Rotation of the device switches between vertical and horizontal orientation, allowing for greater accuracy.
How it moves, and it doesn't move bad at all. I just, after using the Tegra quad core, it definitely, I could see the difference in it. But that is obvious, of course. So let's just move back now. Now I just did a game review on the Tegra 3 quad core Toshiba one, and if you haven't yet taken a look at that one, I definitely recommend it just because you can see the difference between playing this game and the other one. But overall, I mean, it still moves very fluidly. This is another game I would definitely recommend a controller for. A lot of these first-person games, I don't like the touchscreen in comparing to just their controller. So one great thing about Android, you can pair with a Bluetooth controller, which I'm going to show a video on that soon. It definitely is on my list. So yeah, showing you guys how it moves. Very smooth, no really kind of lag to it. So pretty good overall. Alright, that is Dead Space. And now the last one will be Shadowgun. So we'll see how that one plays. This is definitely a more intensive game, and we'll see how this one goes against it. Sorry about the fingerprints. I cleaned it right before, but as you can see when playing, definitely gets fingerprints on it. So I know it gets all shiny. Alright. Now I'll just resume the game. So Shadowgun is probably one of the most intensive games graphical-wise out right now. Very good visuals, and definitely another game I recommend with the Bluetooth controller, just because it plays a hell of a lot better. There's lots of them out there. I'll do reviews on those too, because I myself had trouble finding the right one. If you root, you can even use, as this guy growls. You can even use a Wii controller or a PlayStation controller. So lots of different ones, and there's third-party ones like from GameStop. Again, this isn't a Tegra one, but definitely still runs really smooth. Not really a lag on the gameplay. So you can see different actions. Hey, oh, I'm full. Alright. There we go. So just to give you an idea of the visuals. Again, if you saw the Tegra 3 Toshiba Excite review, you definitely notice a difference in this.
Sarah, I'm uploading a tissue sample through Comlink.
Roger that.
Not as clear, but definitely one thing important to note, this is a game that definitely shows the advantages of having speakers on the front. It just sounds a lot better and makes it a lot more enjoyable. So definitely just one thing that has stood out to me while playing these games is that the speakers on the front on the Samsung definitely make it really nice for that purpose. So it's been really good for overall for those purposes, and this has been the gaming review. Alright guys, if you have any other questions about any of the games, if they work or not, feel free to ask. This has been RICKY, the Android Guy.